Look what we found.
Ready? Ready for this?
RV Central, okay? Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Jared. If you're new to my page, consider subscribing. Today we're going to be talking about something that's asked pretty frequently, and I'm going to give you my tips on what I do and maybe give you some ideas on what else to do. Parking. Van life. This is going to be interesting and everybody has their own take, so this is my take. Here we go. Alright, I'm here with AJ Lusby right now.
What's up?
What's up?
Driving a vlog.
Well, at least I'm holding the camera. AJ was showing me around his hood right now because I've actually lived up here for the last couple days, which is just outside of LA, called Woodland Hills. It's gorgeous up here. And we came across this street that I'm gonna show you right now. The Woodland Hills RV Park. That's a street, actually. Look at this. This is a gorgeous RV, by the way, people. That guy is van life at its finest. A little Chevy Express van. It looks like our Ford Express van. But these fools are definitely living in the RV.
Even that van, bro.
Probably even in that van. Who knows?
Yeah, this is RV Central.
This is great. I mean, this is my hood. These are my people.
They really are.
Yes. So my name is Jared Tachi, and I actually live full-time in this self-built van that is a Ram ProMaster 2500. It's a 159-inch wheelbase. I named it Ghost. It stands for Ground Home Operation Stealth Transportation. The key word in that sentence is stealth. I stay stealth because I park mostly in cities, which is what I'm going to go over today with all of you. Show you some clips of kind of outside the van and really why I do certain things while I'm kind of talking. I'm going to talk mostly about what I do, which is stealth parking. I'm going to give you a couple little tidbits of other van lifers and what they may do. But to be honest with you, I'm more of an expert when it comes to stealth parking in cities. Oddly enough, I am parked 200-300 feet from a police station right now. So I kind of know what I'm doing here. I'm going to show you outside the van right now, actually a daytime and nighttime parked in the same spot, so you can kind of see how I blend in with the surroundings. Okay guys, so a couple different tips and some trades that I have about stealth parking. Number one, you want to blend in. Yeah, I do have a 9'6" van, right? With a bubble on top. The bubble, actually, people think that it was there to begin with. They actually don't even know what that bubble actually serves a purpose for. The bubble, what I mean is the roof vent. It's a tinted bubble that it just comes with the fantastic vent. Now, you can change that top cover to be a different color. You can have it clear white like my van, which I'm probably going to do in the future, which gives it a more of an incognito look, or you can do a more of a flat look. The reason I went with Fantastic Vent was because of that reason. I wanted it to look was part of the van still. That's the only reason on how you can really tell that I am living in the van right now. I kind of want to go over the registration. A lot of van lifers change their registration, their license plates, to RV, recreational vehicle. There's three different types of registration you can register your van as. It's self-built. You can actually keep it as the commercial VIN that it comes with. It comes with a commercial VIN, so you can keep it as a commercial. Very expensive when it comes to insurance and paying fees, and you can change it over to not a recreational vehicle, but like a residential vehicle or like a daily commute vehicle. A friend of mine actually did that. The reason she did that is because she actually attached it to her address where she has mail sent to and things, and she actually has renter's insurance on the van, so everything that's inside the van is covered under renter's insurance. It's another possibility you can do. What a lot of van lifers do, which is go to RV. They switch it over to RV. There's a couple things that you need to classify as an RV. I think running water is one. There's a couple other just silly little things in there. Mine definitely passes as a recreational vehicle, but I'm not going to change it over, and this is why right here. I take full advantage of parking in loading zones. Now, I don't know what it's like in other states, but the state that I stay in mainly, which is California, and Los Angeles, mostly because of what I do. Loading zones, I take full advantage of. I'm allowed to park in them longer. If I go into downtown areas, the loading zone, the commercial vehicle parking only, guess what? This bad boy I'm standing in right now is a commercial only vehicle, and I can park in any commercial spot. How am I different than other van lifers? A lot of van lifers are traveling, and yes, I plan on traveling. When I'm in the city, Los Angeles really isn't a city. It's a huge suburb the way I look at it. So I actually park on the street. I Google restrictions. I make sure that I'm not in a residential area where there's like, you need a permit. Make sure that you're not in any permitted areas. There's a lot of permit parking around where I am, but that's an easy Google search. Or just read the signs of when you're entering an area. Make sure that you can park there. For me, I like to plan out my next day the night before or 2 nights before. So I'll either park next to a gym because I like to wake up and go to the gym in the morning, or I'll park next to, if I don't have any coffee, I'll park next to a coffee shop so I can just wake up, get some coffee, and start my day. And then maybe go to the gym or whatever. That is really what I do. I'll show you right now. And this little clip right here is actually just me outside of a Starbucks, and I literally slept there the night before. I try to find as much level ground as possible, but like most streets are, they're actually dipped the way that rainwater can run off of them into the gutters. I sleep on this side of the bed because you don't want blood rushing to your head while you're sleeping. So you have to make sure that you're wherever your head is, because if you're at a slight decline going this way, which I'm standing on the driver's side of the van right now, and the passenger side is on this side, and obviously the passenger side is where the curb is, and like I said, it's going to go down that way towards the curb. So my feet is going to go that way. So this is just little things that you want, because if I slept that direction, I'd wake up with a huge headache because all the blood rushing through your body into your head. Something to think about, by the way, when you're parking in the street. I like parking on the street over parking in parking lots. I feel like parking in a parking lot is just an invitation to go check out what is going on in that van. If there's a van in a parking lot, 9 times out of 10, someone has self-built it and is living out of it. RV in a parking lot, it's obvious. RV pretty much anywhere other than a storage RV unit place you're probably living out of it. So I didn't want to bring any more attention to me than me already in a large 21 foot van. I'm a big white truck in a city full of other big white trucks. As you can see, work trucks that look just like mine. That's why I do that. In my front area, I actually make it look like a work truck. I will put something on the dashboard, whether it's a vest, like a work vest or a hard hat, or I'll actually put a clipboard and I'll write fake notes on there to make it look like a work truck. Again, this is what I do. So when I do travel and I don't know areas as well as I know Los Angeles, because I know Los Angeles, when I go outside of Los Angeles, what do? Well, couple different tricks. If you haven't watched it yet, go check out the interview that I did with Adventure or Bust. It's their bus, but it's called Adventure or Bust, B-U-S-T. And it's an amazing interview. They teach you a whole bunch of stuff. It's long, but it's very informative. But the thing is, they actually mentioned a couple websites in there what they use for parking and dump stations. So when you're on the road, you got to think about Googling ahead of time where you're going to be. But for me, what I do, again, I'm stealth. I actually find like 3 or 4 star hotels. If you pull into one of those late enough at night, nobody's really around. For the most part, there's not security, and you can actually pull in stealthy. Again, you just look like somebody that's at the hotel, that's staying at the hotel that night or motel or whatever it may be, and you just park in the back. I actually did this when I went to Tiny Fest, California in San Jose. It was a last minute decision. I went. I didn't look ahead of time where I was gonna go. When I got to the fairgrounds, it was like 3 a.m. Obviously, nobody's around. There was literally a hotel like a block away. I pulled in at 3 a.m. and I just slept there. Nobody said anything. I didn't get a door knock because I look like a regular work van. That's what I do. If you really want to, which I haven't done yet, you could actually even go into the lobby and take advantage of their complimentary breakfast. I haven't done that because I don't want to take that much advantage. It's bad enough I'm taking advantage of their parking lot. But when I drove cross country with my brother Jeff and it was fully built out and we actually stopped, to sleep at night, that's what we did. We stopped at like random parking lots that had hotels and we just, we parked and slept there. It wasn't we didn't get any door knocks. It really wasn't that big a deal. There was one morning, Jeff, thanks a lot. It was like 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, and he woke up and he woke up frantically and he's like, dude, somebody's knocking on the van. And I was like, crap, okay. I got up. Again, this is like day 2 ever in the van. I get up, I looked around, nobody was around. I turned on my car and we pulled out of there and we stopped and got coffee. And like literally like that was like 4:30 in the morning, right around 7, 8 in the morning. So like 4 or 5 hours later, he admitted to me that he thought it might have been a dream that somebody was knocking. So thanks a lot, Jeff. I really appreciate that. What else you might want to consider is having fake signage. You can get fake signage that's a magnet. Your van is metal, so it'll stick right to the side of your van. And you can get fake signage at like Vistaprint or at other sites that do printing services. You can just print them out and you can have them right there on the side of your van. It's actually that easy. I'm not going to tell you what companies I have. I actually have a couple different companies that I use. Don't put something expensive. Don't put, JT's TV hauling. JT is my initials. Don't put JT's TV hauling because somebody might think that, oh crap, they have a whole bunch of TVs in that van. I'm breaking in and I'm stealing a TV. JT's toilets. You don't want JT's toilets because toilets are expensive and somebody actually might want to rip you off when it comes to a toilet. Think about chemicals. Nobody wants to steal chemicals. Think about maybe junk hauling. I kind of just gave one of mine away. Anything you can think of that somebody's not going to want to break into your van and steal. So get that fake signage, come up with a cool name. Don't put any numbers on there. I don't put a phone number on there. You can put, don't put 867-5309 if anybody knows where that's from. Kudos. Bada bing, bada boom. You got a sign on the side of your van, okay? I have the flat solar panels to keep me more stealth. If you have actual panels, again, they look like racks. They look like something you throw on, a ladder onto or something like that. So people may not actually think that those are solar panels. Oh my God, somebody's living out of the van. If you actually aren't thinking about it, then they're probably not going to care. So guys, if you're new to the page, consider subscribing. I do a lot of van life vlogging. I do a lot of tips on van life. I'll also be doing a lot more with traveling and a little bit of commenting, a little bit of building, and I just built my tiny wood shop in the back, so there's going to be a lot more to happen with that. If you'd like, you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle, I'll throw it up on the screen right now, but it's ghost.van. Ghost, obviously, because I'm stealth. I post a lot more on daily activities and what I'm doing there. Thank you for tuning in to my parking, my thoughts on parking, my tips on parking, what possibly you could do, what I do. If you have any questions, please comment below and let me know. I'll see you next time.